Hello, hello, hello. You're returning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Lamar Jackson could become the Ravens leader in rushing and passing. Look, guys, you know what's crazy? The previous video you're going to see that you just watched, we were talking about Derrick Henry is on pace to become statistically the greatest running back in NFL history. He's not only going to have the impact, he's going to win a title in Baltimore. She's going to have rings. But on top of that, he's going to have touchdowns, rushing yards, just the meat of it in a shorter time than some of these other backs. And you're going to have to start asking yourself, well, then he might be a top 2, top 3 back of all time. Statistically, the greatest back. So what I did was, and he's going to achieve that as a Raven. So what I did was, I was looking at something else popped up with the Lamar and Joe Flacco comparison. And I said, And then it got me wondering, I'm like, yo, if Lamar is this good at the passing, how high is he up on the Ravens rushing? Ray Lewis is the greatest Raven of all time. I want to be the first one to say that. But Lamar is chomping at his heels. Check this out, guys. And this is what came up. Now, this goes to show you that we really do remember Ravens players a lot differently. So the Ravens all-time QB passing leader is Joe Flacco. Okay? 38,245 yards. Lamar's already at 20,000. That's what? 18,100 and about 188 more yards than Lamar right now. So Lamar could pass him, legit pass him in the next 4 to 5 years. And mind you, Flacco has all of the passing records. Well, not anymore. Lamar has the other ones. But he held the passing records wholeheartedly. But with Lamar coming into his own, not just as a playmaker, but as a passer. And he's been that as a passer. But what I'm saying is the Ravens are allowing him to fling the ball. And matter of fact, I can't even say that with my wholehearted chest. Because the Ravens are still attempting the 32nd or the last place amount of passing attempts in the NFL. But Lamar's statistics just keep shooting up. So I looked at it and I said, yo, that is crazy, bro. Mind you, there's nobody else that's even close to Lamar or Joe Flacco. So Lamar is going to pass Joe, barring injury. Lamar will pass Joe Flacco as the all-time Ravens passing yards leader in 4 to 5 seasons. Even if you say, okay, let's look at it this way and start doing math, right? Let's do it the math way. Let's say 3,800, right? 3,800 times 4 is 15,200. That's what that is. So if you're looking at it and saying, bro, he's right there, he'd be 3,000 off from that. And what did I say? That's after 4 seasons, not even 5. So if Lamar is averaging 3,800 passing yards for the next 5 seasons, he is the Ravens passing leader. That's incredible. Oh. And this is what makes it even crazier. Because this is the meat and the potatoes I'm about to hit you with. So Lamar's on pace to be the leader in passing yards. And he's also on pace to be the leader in rushing yards. Oh. You know how crazy that is? You're going to have a player who is going to be the franchise leader in passing yards and rushing yards. And he's right there with rushing touchdowns. Bro, yo. Let's look at this. Let's look at this straight up. Jamal Lewis, the most, is at 7,801. Derrick Henry's at 1921. Derrick Henry would need mad was it two more, or 2.5 more 2,000-yard season to pass Lamar. Lamar is 1,700 or less, 1,600 and change yards away from leading the Baltimore Ravens in rushing yards. He'll get that in about 2 seasons. Do you have any idea how special that is? I promise you it's never been done in the NFL, and nobody's bringing it up. Imagine that. You're about to have a guy that's going to be the franchise leader in passing and rushing. Hold up. Let's look at rushing touchdowns. Lamar's at 33. You know what's crazy? If we keep Derrick Henry for another 4 years, Derrick Henry's going to finish with that record. He's going to finish with that record, not Lamar. So it won't be a Lamar for the touchdowns. That'll be Derrick Henry. Because Derrick Henry's going to get 16, 15. By next year, Derrick Henry will be top 4 in rushing touchdowns. Gus Edwards ain't coming back. Willis McGahee ain't coming back. Justin Forsett, where he at? You feel me? Like, he'll be top 4 by next year. By the end of next year. 45 is the most. Think about how we remember a Jamal Lewis. He had 7,801 yards as a Raven. This is why I'm trying to say to a lot of people, we are literally looking at historical, that's why a lot of other people became Raven fans. Now, mind you, I was a Raven fan before Lamar, and I'll be a Raven fan after Lamar. But there's a reason why so many people have gravitated towards becoming Raven fans. There's a reason why the media keeps talking about the Ravens, talking about Lamar Jackson, keeping us on constant rotation. It's literally because we're talking about a player that is one of one. So he's going to be top two in rushing touchdowns when all is said and done. Most likely 1 or 2 in rushing yards when all is said and done. Number 1 in passing yards and passing touchdowns when everything is said and done. Completion percentage when everything is said and done. Attempts per carry, right? Yards per carry, the most of also all time. Like, we are looking at a player that is changing how we view a quarterback. You realize that, right? Like, having passing yards for Lamar is not enough. Lamar could have 300 passing yards, 350 passing yards, and people will say, yo, Lamar should have ran it here, should have ran it there, could have dodged this, could have dodged that, could have flipped over that flipped over that. Why are you looking at the cheerleader? Cheerleader should have looked at that. Referee leap over him. Like, that's the way how they critique Lamar. And these all-time stats are showing exactly how special he truly is. Mind you, I just did the one on Derrick Henry. So we're in a cycle of having the greatest. We're watching the story. Like, we're in the middle of the book of watching the greatest Raven throughout his years from beginning to end, and also being paired with maybe, arguably, when all is said and done, the greatest running back of all time. Jesus God. Hey, y'all didn't want to sign Derrick Henry. A lot of you kept wanting Huntley. How dare you? You think I would still listen to half of y'all? You think I would still listen to half of y'all? Hey, yo. I don't forget nothing, bro. Remember, we don't want Derrick Henry. Huntley can do what Lamar does. Don't pay Lamar that money. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty work. But what do you guys think? Are you surprised that Lamar could be the Ravens' all-time leader in passing and rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, and yards per attempt when all is said and done? Or are you thinking to yourself, well, he can achieve all that, but we want at least 2 or 3 Super Bowls, which I think he's going to get at least 2. I've said that more than once. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please. Because I know a lot of people, because mind you, I've not heard no one talk about this, and I'm surprised. he's as high as he is on all of the lists. Specifically, even because I thought there were some guys that maybe been a little higher in the rushing. Third already. 2 seasons, he's the leader. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Again, now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comments. If you haven't already done so already, please check out the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Doing all hot topics in sports. And at the end of every show, we have a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s to put a smile on your face. Be there, guys, or be square. Trust me, we love that stuff. A lot of people love it. It's great. We have a lot of fun. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment, it's just stuff like that. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign. The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is Joe Natural signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.